All right. So Marvin is dead. That's what sets Jukebox over the edge. That's what I believe, and that's what I would say majority of the fans believe as well. But hey, they could pull a twist on this, and that turns out to not be the case. The mafia won't let Marvin live. Now, my opinion, I always feel like, you know what I'm saying, Marvin, the mafia is the highest on my list of people that I think that will take him out because of, his involvement with things like that, like how he keeps getting himself involved with things in relations to some kind of mob boss. So I think eventually, more than likely, his luck will run out, and it'll be one of them that takes him out. But hey, and also with the the finale, because we all seen that scene of him being shot at in the trailer. I would say probably majority of us, I know for sure I did at one point when I first saw it at least, thought it was the mob that would be shooting at him then, but of course it turned out to be unique people. So the fact that the mob hasn't came after him yet probably means it's gonna happen next season. Let's see. Breeze is in the picture pushing the truck scroll at the funeral. Okay. I would say no per the news when Kanan did and what Tasha said. Yeah, the news reporter said he didn't have any live can. Marvin is gone. Cyber Sally baby mama is going to be the death of Marvin. Okay, that's an interesting take. So Kalinga, since you're saying that Sal Buselli's baby mom, I'm trying to remember what was her name. Um, Taretha or something like that. Whatever her name was. I mean, obviously she's still mourning about her husband's death. And she doesn't quite know. I don't think she knows exactly who did it, but she is aware now that, you know, that probably the Thomas family has something to do with it, just because of what Unique told her. So, are you saying that she's gonna have somebody go after him and directly be the cause of it, or it's just that it's gonna turn out to be somebody from the mob is just gonna take him out? But how do you see that playing out? No, I believe Tommaso, Tony Teresi, and Sammy will take out Mark. Well, either way, there's still somebody related to the mob. They're still affiliated. Getting how I lived, he shows all the people at the funeral and Aisha's there. Okay. Tony Teresa, Mr. Thomas, Marvin, yes. Tony Teresa. Mr. Mercedes sends her regards. That sounds like some Game of Thrones shit right there. Teresa, that was, yeah, Teresa will have Marvin deleted. Okay. I don't think Stefano will be behind Marvin's death, but yeah, Sal's wife will. So everybody's saying Sal's wife. That'll make an interesting video too. I think I'm gonna put that in my notes to do a video on. Mm. Nigga, be really out of here in the first 3 episodes. Yeah, I think so too. Next season, Marvin is out. Him and Rock have no protection. Stefano is alive still. He called Rock. The other mob was behind Sal's death with Stefano. What you mean Stefano called Rock? I think next season mob is out to him. Teresa Baselli. Lifestyle topics. What's good, man? What if Unique and Teresa Baselli were clapping? Cause why she wore a robe when he around? And he was getting real close too, calling her baby and shit. Even touched that thigh. I was thinking that something a little fishy was going on there too, but he may have just been getting close to her to get what he wants. She's going to send assassins, and it's going to mirror when they came after Raquel and Kanan. Except this time, only one of them will make it out. Probably the aftermath of it in the season 5 trailer. Yeah, because I always said, and I'm gonna keep going back and referencing this scene until they either show it or I come up with a good enough theory to think I figured it out and make a prediction video on it. But that part in episode 9 of season 2, when he's talking about spraying that mud like it's 1992, I'm still waiting on that thing because we know we are still in 92 and it's at the back end of 92. So that scene is coming. And with this being the final season of Raising Kanan, I'm guessing it has to be this season coming up. So with that being said, will it be the mob spraying up the Thomas family? Could it be that all 3 of the siblings get wiped out by the same force of whoever it is that's coming after them? Or maybe 2 out of 1 gets not out of 3. I mean, gets wiped out. The Italians playing Unique and all of them, like Marvin said, we the little niggas. Right. So we the little niggas. Or Unique takes him out to get in good with the mob. That could also be a possibility too, because he ain't got no love for the Thomas. Unique told Teresa that Marvin out Sal and Martha. I don't think he directly said Marvin though. He didn't tell her who it was. They never showed that. Tariq for Keenan. What you talking about? They probably showed us the aftermath of it in the trailer when they showed Jukebox crying. Yeah, something big has happened right there. Kanan is Tariq's father. Want to bet? Oh, here this man go. Nah, I ain't gonna bet you because I actually been on record saying that that's a strong possibility. But you can give me your theory of why you think that. Wasn't Rock on the phone with someone and talked about boiled fish? I don't know if I heard her mention that. You talking about at the end of the finale, right? Right before Kanan walks up. Nobody mentioning Uncle Lou. He's surviving unscathed. Hey, I think Lou is gonna survive. Me personally, I've been telling folks I think he's gonna be the sole survivor until Origins. Michael Lee, Unique clapping Sal's baby mama would be. If Lou doesn't die, he gonna crash out again and put himself in the crazy house and become Ghost Dad. Yep. Unique messed it all up, adding fuel to this war. That's how he taught Tariq to turn on Ghost. Yep. You said that B Rilla would die this season, but didn't. B Rilla probably dies in season 5, in episode 5. Damn it, it's a lot of comments now. But Jamaican homie and buckets and stuff. If y'all want to come up, I'm finna drop the link. Cause I already know you got some bullshit you want to get out. Go ahead and get your bullshit out. Kale was Keenan and Kale was good. Hey, Slim. Why was I thinking the same thing, bro? When I heard him call him Keenan, I said that. I said, "What the hell is this nigga talking about? Keenan and Kale?" Teresa Basella is unique, not smash it. Okay. I was right the last time, remember? I told you crack face. That's the only thing you was right about though, nigga. you talking about like you said some more shit that wasn't right. I dropped the link. I'm waiting on you to come up. Lou need to call to Cali with famous sister. I mean, need to go to Cali. Yeah, I mean he needs to, but I mean, let's be real. We know he probably ain't gonna do that. He gotta stick around so he can get himself up. And then later on, he gonna think about it. He should have left. Well done, nigga. Hold up. I thought I dropped the link. Let me make sure. Maybe I didn't. I think I just copied it and then dropped it. There you go. Oh, no, I did drop it. It's right there. I'm tripping. I missed a comment, too. DeMarcus, did Unique ever tell her that Marvin was responsible for Gerson's death? If she discovers that Marvin killed Sal as well, on top of Raquel being on bad terms with everyone, that would be it. Yeah, but he didn't tell him. Yeah, Jamaica don't be up in it, bro. How can you say it's bullshit? I was right about that. And Breeze, Keenan and Carol equals Kanan and Quail. Raquel. I was gonna take that bet on Lou getting killed this season. Yeah, I was too. But the one I damn sure was gonna take. It was one of them that he said that we knew wasn't the truth. And all of us was gonna milk his ass. Then you said it was gonna be, and you also keep in mind, you said Crackface wasn't Breeze, but you also said that Jukebox was gonna be the one kill him, and he didn't die at all. So you was wrong about that. Lulu is moving to Paris and is done with Rock's bullshit. He just was back up on her bullshit though, like Janae Aiko. I mean, Unique did tell Teresa Busella that Marvin had something to do with Sal and Marco Dell. I don't recall him saying that, bro. I remember him like kind of dry snitching a little bit, but directly calling them by name, I don't think he did that. Oh, the Jamaican homie is on here. You got to unmute yourself.
Yeah, brother. What go on?
What's up?
Yeah, man, I'm here, man. So, what do you want to know? So, he said he want to know the theory why I think Kanan and
Mm-hmm.
Tariq father. All right. Do you remember when she and Kanan came to contact in the hallway of Tommy when Tommy she went to
Right.
see Tommy?
I put that in the video earlier today. Right.
Yeah. You remember what Kanan said to her, right? And Kanan said you gave him to a gangster. You gave You gave
You,
him to a drug dealer.
you chose a drug dealer to be his father. That's what he said.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So Kanan was running things because we know that Ghost Angela was his love, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you see a certain, even in the elevator when he just came out of prison, he run a certain joke with her, like he said, "Oh, you," and then Ghost said, "Come on, man," you know what I mean? So,
Right.
and then we
He,
see,
he he used to flirt with her all the time. I agree with that.
and then we see what she did to Sean, right? Like, and then she slept with that guy, and then she set him up after. So he kind of give you the picture of what Tasha was like, you know what I mean, before Ghost pick her up, because the only reason why Ghost pick her up and then they eventually had kids. I don't think that was a plan, but Ghost pick her up because she was good at accountants, right? She was good at the books,
Right.
right? So yeah, man. I think I think he's Kanan's son, you know, and I think all the Thomas are done, bro. They're gone because Kanan did take out his mom. I guarantee you that he did take out his mom.
I think he did too.
Yeah, and
A lot
then
of folks jumped on me when I first said it, but
I,
yeah.
I, I definitely did, and you know, Lou them is gonna want to take revenge and Crackface there and Crackface. So it's gonna be a war between them, not knowing that it was Kane and who definitely took out Rock because he's got, because remember, Unique is on attack right now, burning down their businesses and stuff, right? Then Rock turn up dead in her house, so it's like Unique, right? That's why he thought Tariq that to turn and Ghost. You see, the same way he manipulated Tariq is the same way Pops manipulated him. You know what I mean?
Hmm. So here's a question I do have too for the people that's local to the New York area or know about Queens. So somebody told me in the comment section that North Beach is a part of Queens. Is that accurate? For I mean, you can lifestyle, you can answer it, or people in the comments. I need to know: is North Beach a part of Queens?
I don't think so, bro.
You was on mute, so I didn't hear what you said. What you say?
Yes, man, it is. It's part of Queens.
So it is.
Yeah.
Okay. So see, I didn't when I was talking on the video, I didn't know that, but somebody commented and told me. So that's confirmation that I believe in the video when Kanan was talking about the best piece of pussy he ever had was this underage chick from North Beach. He probably was talking about Tasha. So all we got to do is when Origins hit and Tasha finally shows up, they say she from North Beach, Queens. You know what's up. That means my theory that I've been having for the longest is the truth. I actually made a video about this a little while ago.
City. Us. I love that city.
There you
Best
go.
piece of pussy I ever had was this underage honey from North Beach. Ghost don't want no pussy. He's got more than he can handle.
So So with that being said, bro, I believe it's a high possibility Kanan was smashing on Tasha. High possibility. What are y'all niggas talking about in the comments, bro?
You remember that that old lady that Kanan went and killed and take over, her apartment, right?
Yeah.
I think that pops.
You think that's who?
That pops.
Nah, can't be.
Could be.
Can't be. She ain't old enough. Like at this particular time, Pop would have been like fucking 100 years old.
She looked like 100 years old, bro.
Let me see. Let me see. During that particular time, it looked about maybe 50. And that's the 92. So that's like 20 years. Like, I mean, it's possible. It's possible. But I don't think so because why would she be staying in Bree's apartment?
Because Breeze was her nephew.
Could be, but he gonna just go and kill Pop like that? It's
Yeah.
possible. That's great. That'll be wild if that's the case, bro.
Because he was gonna get by the payback for her. He figured it out that they played him in taking out his mom.
And killed his best friend. Hey, that's a decent video, bro. I think I give you some credit on that, but I'm gonna do a video on that.
I'm telling you, bro. You should believe me, bro. I'm the Power guy, man. I'm watching Power from that first day. And trust me, that lady is pops. That's why he went back to take her out. Cause his mom is dead, bro. He told Tommy I went.
That would explain why he didn't have no remorse about killing her. He didn't care.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
could be right. I don't have enough evidence to say you're wrong about it.
And you know what? But it's just a theory, It's a good video,
That's true.
and it gives him the motive to take her out, because remember what he said to Tommy. He said, I am going. I just went to visit my mom. You know, we
Yeah.
haven't seen his
Why
mom
y'all
in
niggas talking
God.
about Kanan and Monet? How did that spark up? I've been seeing a lot of comments about this shit. I ain't got time to look all the way up there. Somebody said, "How y'all do?" It was me. Pop is dark skinned. The old woman is light skinned. I wouldn't say she was light skinned. She was like on the browner side. Actually, I would say they're closer to the same complexion. Actually,
But they said Ghost is gonna return in Power, right?
who
What
said that?
whatever entry he's gonna have, like I
Whatever
think
entry
Courtney
he
Kent
had.
made a big mistake when they make Tariq took him out. And then to bring him back in the spin off now, I don't know what entry. Because he's gonna come back like saving Tommy Ass or Tariq.
More
What
than likely.
and Tasha, what is gonna be the relationship, because Tasha is in Widsec with his little daughter, right? He has a lot of things to fix, like to get Tasha out of Widsec, his daughter. Is he with that girl, that politician lady, that backstab Tate? Like where was Ghost all this time? It's gonna be interesting what they do with this spin-off, the writers. Where was he all this time? What he's gonna come to do? What's gonna be his motives? Because basically, right now, you're looking at two spin-off.
How y'all know he not Lorenzo's son, bruh?
You're looking at Tommy going to war right now with the two brothers. Maybe the brothers are gonna turn on him.
I mean, I've been saying that I think he's gonna return in force. That would be a good, twist for them to have him return and say today. And then of course Legacy actually futures. Of course they told us about, what I'm saying, Tariq and Tommy. So that's confirmation that we know they're gonna be both be enforced and come out alive. And then, later they could just drop Ghost, but of course, they're not going to tell you that because that'll be giving away too much. Because they kind of did the same thing in Snowfall. Like with Snowfall, they dropped that it was going to be a spinoff with Leon and Wanda, even before the conclusion of the season of the series, at least. But they didn't mention whether or not Damson was going to be a part of it because they didn't want to give that away, whether or not he dies. But we know now that he survives. So they could be using the same tactic with Forrest, and then they drop Ghost on us. Super chat, appreciate it, DeMarcus. He says, ask the Kobe question now about the championships. I thought about that. I was thinking about adding that to the, to the live. I guess I'll do that last. But let me go ahead and go to the next topic, and then after we Slick already covered that one though. To be honest with you, to keep it real, we Slick already did. I just didn't go to it. But yeah,